because of the whole suing thing. But it's like when you
I
take
would have sued him too.
yeah, you
I'm
would sue them
sorry.
also.
Like
Yeah.
what? I don't know. Maybe because maybe I'm Team Devin. I don't know, but I would say before the fight, I was just Team Neutral. And I thought Devin was a better fighter, and I was a fan of Ryan too. And I thought Devin was going to smash Ryan. It was a total opposite. And after the fight, to learn everything after, it was like, oh my God, this is terrible. But Ryan put his damn lights out. But then also too, and I'm going with my being strategic. I think that Ryan will try to use his jab and use that strong hook and maybe knock out Rose. But I think it's going to be a very, very good fight.
Because of the whole suing thing, but it's like when you take I would have sued him too. Yeah, you would. I'm sorry, like what I don't know, maybe because I'm Team Dion, I don't know, but I would say before the fight I would have just Team Neutral, and I thought Dion was a better fighter, and I was a fan of Ryan too, and I thought Dion was going to smash Ryan. It was a total opposite, and after the fight, to learn everything after it was like, oh my God, this is terrible. But no, Ryan, and you're, oh my God, why is this? That boxing woman, is she the one that's friendly, or of all time I'm the best? Claressa Shields has gotten into a heated chaos with Ryan Garcia. Despite the impossibility of a boxing fight between them, she has picked up from where she stopped with him last year, and they have now taken it to a physical level where Claressa Shields and Ryan Garcia came close to exchanging punches and testing out their boxing skills on each other, hoping that Rolly catch Ryan and put his damn lights out. But then also too, I'm going with my being strategic. I think that Ryan will try to use his jab and use that strong hook and maybe knock out Rosie, but I think it's going to be a very, very good fight. Why, you like, do you pay my bills? Have you ever promoted a fight, supported a fight? Never. That's the only attention that you have ever given to me. And it was Claressa Shields who first approached Garcia while he and Rolly Romero did some media work together and shoved him. Garcia, aware of the anonymity between them, was ready to fight back, but he was held back by those around him, and it hurt him since she got hit with it the first round. So it's like, yeah, he should have got out the way of the hook, he should have got out the way of every punch, but the hook in her right hands and stuff had a little bit more suck on him because he was positive for what it string or something like that. So yeah, I just don't like that concept, and I feel like too, I want Roy to win because Ryan disrespectful, man, he's a disrespectful kid, and I think everybody giving him a pass. Oh, he's doing better and he went to rehab or whatever the case may be. Claressa Shields doubled down on her disdain for Ryan Garcia, this time putting her hopes on Rolando Romero. Last year Garcia and Shields started a rivalry when GW8 favored Dion Haney as the two childhood rivals tussled over the PD saga. The two-time Olympic champ didn't hold back, slamming Garcia for cheating and sparking a heated war of words between them. Now, as Kingry is gearing up for a comeback after a year-long ban, Shields isn't budging. While many in the boxing world are ready to give Kingry a fresh start, the undisputed heavyweight queen refuses to let it slide. She once again called out Garcia, insisting that he should face consequences for his past actions. In a recent interview with Fight Hub TV, Shields shared her insight on the upcoming Garcia-Romero fight. While she acknowledges that King has a strong chance of winning, she hopes Rolly knocks him out. That stuff is in him, man, that's his character. He doesn't get a pass from you for the things that he said. No, he doesn't get a pass. Like, that stuff is in him. He was saying the N-word, he said things to me about my family, said that I'm hoping that Rolly catches Ryan and puts his damn lights out, she stated, showing her disdain over the Victorville native. Shields recalled the Haney-Garcia bout last year, claiming Ryan is a drug cheat and he knows he cheated. She added, and the world keeps saying, oh, Devin didn't get out of a hook, he got hit with a PEDS hook. I don't know why you guys keep putting that word off like it wasn't just the hook, PEDS hook. Last year the performance-enhancing medication scandal outright divided the boxing world in half. Shields gets the fans who say Haney should have slipped those hooks to survive. However, the GA what is convinced the extra zip from PEDS made those shots harder to shake off. The hook and the right hands and stuff had a little bit more stuff on him because he was positive for a strain. She declared, "Dad raped me and all, and all type of stuff, so I don't respect that." And it still hasn't been an apology from him yet. He tries to laugh. Oh, Claressa, it was like, look, I don't care how drunk or how he was, that's not acceptable, because if I get drunk and high. Shields' contempt for Garcia extends beyond boxing. She is fed up with how he dodges accountability for his nasty comments. I want Rolly to win because Ryan is a disrespectful man, he's a disrespectful kid. And I think everybody is giving him a pass, so he's doing better and he went to rehab or whatever the case may be. He doesn't get a pass from me, she declared last year. The Victorville native went on a tirade against Shields online, hurling a bunch of vile insults toward her, labeling her as anti-humans. She fired back, pointing to his true colors, dismissing the idea of forgiving him. That too without an apology. That stuff is in him. He was saying the N-word. He said things to me about my family. You know, all types of stuff, so I don't respect that, and it still hasn't been an apology from him, she stated. And I go live and I go on Spaces and I talk about Mexicans, blacks, whites. People are going to hold me accountable for that, so he doesn't get a pass because he was high and drunk. Like, despite the World Boxing Council kicking Garcia out for his racist outbursts, much of the boxing world has embraced his return. That rubs Shields the wrong way. She won't budge until he owns up with an apology. Given Garcia's track record, that apology seems unlikely. Ryan Garcia had presented himself as a ram for Shields' slaughter when he tried to interfere in the verbal exchanges between Claressa Shields and Gervonta Tank Davis. Many felt the fake friendship he recently formed was getting into his head, and as a result he felt the need to dive into what's been a very heated exchange between the two professionals. Would not have let me do that, you know, and I just give him a lot of respect for that. But before Devin and Ryan fought, Devin was considered one of the four kings. Right, him Shakur Tevin, I mean Tank and Timo, right? So he's considered one of the four kings. He's undefeated, he's had tough fights, he's won, you know, he's the American dream. And then all of a sudden you have a hard camp, you do everything right, and then you lose weight that he lost, and then you have to deal with somebody who tested positive, has no empathy. Posting on X, he wrote, "Hear me out, Claressa Shields and Gervonta Davis dating would break the internet. Let's make it, music, happen." Interestingly, Shields was ready to take anyone on, and in another tweet she clapped back at Ryan Garcia. What was even more funny was the fact that she imitated Ryan Garcia's recent antics when he posted a picture announcing his fight against Errol Spence Jr. And it's like, no, to me nobody really showed concern for Devin. That's so I inbox him a little bit and I was checking on to make sure he was okay, and he writing back like, "Hey, I'm good, blah blah blah, you know, but I just felt like, dang. This is just so bad because I'm considered one of the queens of boxing." So I look at me having Claressa Shields did the same with a picture of her and Ryan Garcia, like a bout between them was imminent, and then her caption said it all, "Run it, Ryan Garcia, you think I should date the woman beater, and I think I should kick your butt for thinking that." Evidently it was Gervonta Davis's recent support of his innocence regarding his doping allegations that must have prompted him to uninvitedly involve himself in their feud. But ever since Claressa Shields replied, Ryan Garcia has been totally silent on the matter, facing his more complicated doping allegation. "I said the part of the booing is because of the suing. You said, oh, I would have sued him too, man. You got the whole world looking at me like I'm a defeated fighter. You're not taking accountability for using the Austrian. You could have killed me. You could have killed me right now. We got 13 boxers dying a year. In boxing, no other sport is this happening, not MMA 13. But before she even came for Ryan Garcia, there's been a back and forth between her and Gervonta Davis that has sparked a controversial response from Gervonta Davis after she called him gay. Female middleweight undisputed champion Claressa Shields was forced to call out Gervonta Tank Davis after the boxer took aim at her looks, likening her to a French bulldog. Supported you, so this is for you to let you know I really don't want to be cute to you. I'm glad you think that I look like a French bulldog because you want to feel your." Shields is widely considered to be the most lethal fighter in women's boxing with a 14-bout undefeated record, including 2 knockout victories. People in boxing are dying a year on average, are dying a year. Like, you can't play nobody life like that and then think you don't got to be held accountable. Like, okay, so somebody uses PDS against you and they just get a like what happened, like what makes the next athlete be like, okay, I'm not. The Baltimore native surprised many by appearing to stand up for Garcia, the former rival he fought and stopped in April 2023. Well, why people got shocked was because Gervonta Davis had earlier declined Ryan Garcia's offer for the both of them to build a friendship together. Gervonta Tank Davis, immediately after their fight last year, was approached by Ryan Garcia to be his friend, and now that Gervonta Davis has been supporting Garcia, it raised questions among, with many claiming it was more about his hatred for Devin Haney than his love for Ryan Garcia. "Cause you got all these followers, they got 10 followers, 40 followers, 30 followers tweeting me every day thinking I care about you. I'm sorry, I think you think you're too full of yourself.